Good morning, all of you, and welcome once again in a second lesson of 7th standard civics, that is a preamble to the constitutions. This lesson we are learning preamble to the constitutions. Page number 69 is going on of this lesson, and the first point, that is justice. This one point is there. Justice point is going on. Justice implies removal of injustice and ensuring that everybody has the opportunity for progress. Justice, it implies removal of injustice. To be remove the injustice, for that it works that, and it ensure that each and everybody will get an opportunity for the progress or for the development. Establishing justice is adopting such a policies that will promote public good. To establish justice is adopting such a policy, that is a policy that will promote public good, help or support to the public good. Three types of justice are talked in the preambles. They are as follow. Three types of justice are here given in the preamble. They are as follow here. Social justice, the first one, that is a social justice. There should be no discriminations among individuals on the basis of caste, creed, race, language, region, place of birth or sex, etc. There should be no discriminations among the Indian citizens there. All Indian citizens are equal, they are same, there is no any partiality here on the basis of the citizens' caste, their creed, their race, their language, their place, region, birthplace, everything. All same are there. There is no any partiality, discrimination of the changes there. As human beings, they all are equal. All have the right to the same dignity and respect the same status. Each and everyone, they have the right. They all are equal, and with respect to each and everyone, there is no any differences there. Each and every citizen status is the same. So all they have the right, the same dignity there. They can live with the same respect, with the same honor in India or in our country, and with the same status. Each and every citizen's status is the same. Second point, that is economic justice. Second one is economic justice there. Poverty leads to the evil of hunger. Poverty, it leads to the evil of hunger. If people, they do not get enough food to eat, then they suffer from hunger. If they are poor, poverty, that is poor. If they are poor, then they do not get enough food to eat. If you not have money only, then how will you get the food there? So poverty lead to the hunger here. Poverty leads to the evil of hunger, death or malnourishment. Hunger, one who is suffering from the hunger, he proceed toward that, or he attracted toward the hunger death due to the food or the starvations or malnourishment. They will not get the enough food to eat, so there, what we can call that, they will not develop properly. Malnourishment is there. Growth not occur properly. Their growth problem is there. If poverty is to be eradicated, from our country, if it is removed from our country, each and every citizen, if they get the job, if they get the employment facility, if they earn, then if we remove to eradicate poverty, if we able to provide the job, employment facility, earning for facility for the citizen, everybody should have the right to secure have right to a source of livelihood so as to look after oneself and one's family. So each and every citizen of our country, he and she, they will get a chance to be look after, to develop their one's life. They will get chance to be develop their family, to look after their family, and to earn their livelihood. That this facility they get. When they will get such facility? If we are able to remove the poverty from our country, if we are able to provide them employment facility. Our constitution has given this right to every citizen without any discrimination. Our constitution, Indian constitution, has given this right, this facility to each and every citizen of our country without any discrimination, without any partiality. All people, citizen of our country, they are equal, they are same. There is no any partiality in them. There is no any changes in them. All are equal. So each and every citizen of our country, they are same there. There is no any discrimination or there is no any partiality. This is we can call as a economic justice. Next, that is a political justice. We have adopted universal adult franchises there. Universal adult franchise system we have adopted for the voting to enable the equal participations in the running the country there, administration of our country. Adult franchises, those citizens, those who have completed 18 years of age, he or she has completed 18 years of age, that citizen of our country can participate into the adult franchise or into the voting, and they help in the administrations to run our country's government in a proper way. Accordingly, all citizens completing 18 years of age have the right to vote in elections. Accordingly, in the same way, all the citizens of our country, those who have completed their 18 years of age, they have the right to vote in the elections. That each and every citizen of our country, one should has completed 18 years. That citizens has the right. That citizen has the right to vote in the election process there. So this is we can call as a political right. Next one, that is liberty. Next point. Liberty implies that there should be no coercive, unfair restrictions upon us, and that there should be an atmosphere conducive to the development of our inherent capacities there. In the liberty, it implies that freedom implies that all should be equal. There is no any unfair restrictions upon them. Fair limitation restrictions were equal, equality is there. Conducive, suitable atmosphere for everyone there for the development, and they can get the chance or opportunity to inherent capacities there. According to their capacity, they get the chance of their development. In a democracy, citizens enjoy liberty, liberty or liberty. In this democratic government, citizens they enjoy the liberty or the freedom there. In the fact, democracy becomes mature only if citizens enjoy freedom. In fact, we can call that when their democracy will be mature, it will be more developed, it will be prosperous when citizens they enjoy their freedoms, their rights. Then peoples they enjoy the freedom there, or then democracy can be again more mature, it will be more developed there. Freedom of thought and expression is the most fundamental freedom for an individual person. That freedom of thought and expression, they are free to be express their ideas, their opinions. It is important part in a democratic governments. Each and every individual person they can enjoy this freedom, thought and expressions. Everyone is free to express their opinion. Each and every citizen of our country, he or she is free to express their own views or their own opinions. A give and take of ideas enhance the spirit of cooperation and unity among us. Give and take. There is a information, the chance is there to give and take. it gives or it enhance the spirit of unity among the people or the cooperation there's among the Indian. Similarly, it also enables to understand. It also enables us to understand the various dimension of any problem. We can understand the different dimensions of the problem, that with a different angle we can understand the situations or the conditions there. So thus the liberty of belief, faith and worship implies the religious freedom. The liberty of the faith there, worship, it implies the religious freedom among the citizens of our country. We have the religious freedom, we can be used, we can live, we can enjoy the freedom. Every Indian citizen is free to act as per the teaching of their religions. We can be free to act whatever our religious teaching is there. We are free to be act according to our religious teachings and the choice there. It implies the freedom of celebrating the festivals and the freedom of faith and worship. We celebrate our festivals, we celebrate we worship our religion, our God, that whatever given in our religions, according to that we work. So these rights we get in a democratic government. So today we will stop here. When we will come tomorrow, then tomorrow we will come with the next video.